Hello everyone, I am Snehal. I am an accredited practicing dietitian from Glebe Hill Family Practice, and I have Alice, one of our GP over here. Today we're gonna talk about food and diet. Alice will ask me some common questions which I come across in my daily practice, and I will answer those questions. So, yes.
Okay, so my first question for you today, Snehal, is what does healthy eating mean?
Okay, now this is a really common questions I do come across daily. For me, healthy eating means having a variety of these foods. So as you can see in here, it's a healthy eating plate. So our food should consist of these foods. So one part should come from breads and cereals. This part is from vegetables, and this part is the fruit, dairy and protein. So our food has to be a combination of all of these food. Now it has to be in moderation, so there are the recommended serves you can have for each food group depending on the age and gender, and having the least processed food. That's what I would say a healthy diet.
Okay, so one of the little pieces of the pie is dairy. I always get a bit confused when I'm at the supermarket about which is the best thing to buy. So is plain yogurt better for me than flavoured yogurt?
Yes, yes, that's a good question. I would definitely feel that plain yogurt is better than the flavored one. The reason is that most of the flavored yogurt that we get from the supermarket has a lot of added sugar in it, which is not really good for our health. And it will be really good to compare the products. So as you can see with the plain yogurt, it has the very least sugars in it. So this one is, I would say, with 100 gram it's nearly 5 gram sugar, and this one is nearly 20 gram of sugar per 100 grams. So you can see the comparison. So it is always better to have a plain yogurt than a flavored one, but there are non-added sugar flavored yogurts available in the supermarket. You can have those ones, but the plain one is the best.
In the section there per 100 grams, what sort of number should we be looking for in terms of how much sugar?
It has to be below 5 gram per 100 gram.
Below 5 grams? Okay.
Yes.
My next question is it okay to drink full fat milk, or should I be choosing low fat varieties?
Okay, now milk, with the milk I would say it is good to have full fat milk, just because it is more satisfying compared to skim milk. Another reason I think that full fat milk is better, just because there are some nutrients, the fat soluble vitamins, which are in a very good quantity with the full fat milk compared to the skim milk, because they take the fat off from the milk, so we don't get those in a good quantity. So it is okay to have a full fat milk than a skim milk.
Good. And my last question is, can I eat cheese every day?
Okay. Cheese has been a favorite food for all. So I think that with the cheese, eating in moderation is good, but again, because cheese is processed and it's really high in salt and saturated fat, which is again not good for our health, I wouldn't really recommend to have on a regular basis. Cheese is one of the dairy food which gives us calcium. If you don't like milk and yogurt, which is one of our dairy food, there are other foods we can have to have adequate calcium in our diet. So I wouldn't recommend cheese on a regular basis. If you have some health issues like blood pressure, or kidney disease or heart disease, and definitely eating in moderation will be a go.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.